Ryan and Charlotte have been talking about Charlotte's career, of course, the Royal Rumble, when Charlotte was interrupted by none other than Sonya Deville, who has become a thorn in the side of the SmackDown Women's Champion.
I'm going to hand it to Sonya Deville. She is persistent. She had a championship match against Charlotte a few weeks ago, lost. She wants another one. She's caused brawls, caused interruptions, and you get the sense it's going to keep on going until she gets what she wants, which is another opportunity at the SmackDown Women's Championship held by Charlotte Flair.
I know you're having a day.
Yeah, and on top of my day, now Fox is getting a hold of me because of Sonya's little stunt.
I know Sonya's real annoying and opportunities are earned, not given, but I gotta give it to her. She's persistent.
That is not the word I would use.
Yeah, I'm trying to be positive here. She wants a match, I'll give her a match. Actually, you know what? I'll give her a title match.
Come again. You want to give her a title match?
Yes.
You sure about that?
To put an exclamation point on it once and for all.
Okay. Look, if you want to do that, how about next week? Charlotte Flair, Sonya Deville for the SmackDown Women's Championship because you asked for it.